is bad and bullshit. Cooking up dough with the Uzi.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Skin Beauty. And if you are wondering where this hair is from, I made a review about it. It is from sansbeauty.com, and make sure to check my previous video. Okay, so today is going to be another really talk, Skin Beauty talk. I really don't know what to call this, but it's going to be another advice video. And if you guys do not know what that is, I have started this thing on my channel where you guys can basically send me things that you need advice on via my email, Instagram, Snapchat, and once a week I pick two. I make a video about it and I give you guys advice, and also my subscribers get to give you guys advice as well. Let's get started with number uno. Hey Skin Beauty, mine might sound a little crazy, but I hope you picked mine. I am 16 years old. I met this guy 3 months ago and he is 19. At first it was all lovey-dovey until he started pressuring me to have sex with him, but I kept turning him down until one day I just got fed up with it and told him I had HIV, which was a lie, but I just wanted him to stop asking me to sleep with him because it was making me uncomfortable and I just don't know how to say no. After that day, he got mad and sent my news to his friends, which also ended up around my school, and he is going around telling people I have AIDS and telling my close friends that they should stay away from me, and some of them have started to get distance. I don't know what to do. My mom constantly checks my Facebook message, so I'm afraid she might find out soon because now the whole school is talking about me having HIV. I don't know how to get away from this. Should I tell him the truth and confront him, or should I tell my mom everything and have her help me? Okay, first of all, you said he was 19 years old and you are 16. What are you doing with a 19-year-old fuckboy? What are you doing? Like, let me just start with the whole him pressuring you to have sex or whatever. He is 19 years old and you're 16. I personally feel like if the first time you said no, you weren't ready or whatever, and he kept asking you and pressuring you to do that, you should have known that that is what he wanted from the beginning. Like, somebody who's sitting here pressuring you while you already said no is not a man. It's not somebody who really wants to be with you. It's somebody who wants to use you or only get one thing from you. And that shows it because you said he keeps pressuring you and keep pressuring you, to have intercourse with him. Like, if he really cared about you and wanted to get to know you for you and for who you are and actually liked you, the first time you said no, I'm not ready, or no, I just don't want to have, intercourse with you, he would have been like, okay, I understand, and he would have, calmed down, try to get to know you, hang out with you instead of, keep pressuring you. But with the whole you saying that you have HIV, that's a little bit going overboard because HIV is a huge thing and people wouldn't really think you're lying when you say those stuff. I kind of understand why he thought it was actually true because HIV is not something to play with. But as for him to get mad and go around sending your nudes, you're too young to be sending nudes to anybody. Like, you're too freaking young. You sitting here sending nudes to him, you don't know who is sitting next to him and looking at the nude. Just because you think, oh, he's sweet and he's saying all the right words into my ears and stuff, you need to think about your future. What if you guys have a fight tomorrow? Where's those pictures gonna go? Is he trustworthy, or is it gonna end up all over the internet? Like, there's a lot of girls in my school who have dated guys and oh, he's never gonna do that to me, and they're sending him news left and right, and the next thing you know, when they break up and they have a big fight, the dudes are posting it all over Twitter, and then the girls don't come to school for like 2 weeks because they're like depressed and they're scared because everybody in this whole school seeing their news. So I personally think you're too young to even be going to the bathroom or your bedroom or whatever, getting naked or whatever, and just taking pictures to send it to a fuckboy or just to send it to anybody, period. So please just don't be doing that, you guys. Do not be sending these fuckboys. Do not be sending nobody your news because your body is your temple. Keep it to yourself. Okay, then you said that he is going around telling people that you give him AIDS. You know that's not true because you never had intercourse with him. So only thing I can tell you from that is just try to ignore that whole situation because he's a fuckboy and he's probably not used to, having somebody say no to him and having somebody actually, go to the extreme to say no to him. He's probably just used to them little thotties out there he could just say one word to and they just drop like flies. So that is probably why. And for some of your friends to actually believe him and stop talking to you, they weren't your friend in the beginning. Because if they were your real friend, they would have known she doesn't do that, you know? They would have known, okay, I know her really well, and I know she's somebody who would never do something like that. So if they don't talk to you or stop talking to you, they were never your friends in the first place. They were never your real friends in the first place. And those people who are still there with you, you should talk to them about it. Tell them the whole thing. Tell them what happened. Hopefully they're really not going to sit here and judge you, and they're going to try to help you. And you say your mom is constantly checking your Facebook message because you are young. So of course she will be doing that. If I had a daughter, I would check her everything until she turns 18 years old. I'm just saying. Also, I feel like since this keeps getting worse and worse, you should tell your mom about it because she's an adult. She's going to be able to handle it better than you can at this age. So I feel like you should sit her down and tell her about it. Tell her what has been going on. Tell her what he has been doing. And don't try to sugarcoat it and, only tell good stuff from your part. And then when it comes to him, tell bad stuff. No, tell the truth about it. Tell her when it started, how it started, what you guys did, and what led up to the whole mess, so she understands and she's able to help you. Because honestly, if you try to do this by yourself and keep trying to build it in, your mom is gonna find out eventually, since you said the whole school knows about it now. So I really feel like you should tell your mom about it because she will be able to help you better than your friends at school can. That is my advice. If you guys have any advice for her, drop it down below, and let's get to number dose. Hey D-Skin Beauty, I am from Nigeria and I come from a very strict family. The kind that tells you what you are going to be when you grow up and set very high expectation for you. I have always felt like I am a disappointment to my family, especially since all my siblings have 4.0 GPA and want to be doctors. Me, on the other hand, I barely get a 3.0 GPA and I want to become a talk show host like Ellen. My dad constantly shuts down my dream. I am gay and I've been secretly dating my best friend for 1 year. But the fact that my parents would not accept me for who I am is killing me inside. They are African and they don't really like gay people, so they would disown me. It is very depressing and I feel trapped inside, like I can't even be myself around them. There are days where I want to tell them, but they support me financially as a freshman in college, so I know if I tell them they would disown me and I would have nowhere to go with no job. I just don't know what to do anymore. So I'm just gonna say this. In my country, they cannot stand gay people. Like, if they know you're gay, they will call the police and have you arrested, or they will just burn you alive and beat you until you die. Or they will just throw you on the street and have a whole bunch of people throw rocks at you, telling you you're the devil, telling you you should die, telling you you weren't born this way, and they basically try to beat you to a point where you're supposed to turn straight. Or if they find out that you're gay, and you're a man, they will come to your house and they do this stupid thing where they stick their finger inside your butthole, and then if it's like big, then they will arrest you and then you will go to jail. I honestly feel like that part, African parents honestly would just never get it. They would never sit here and be like, oh, okay, gay is a good thing. Like, just like a lot of people in this world think, it's a sin. So that, and especially since you said they're very educated and they're very strict parents, so they grew up from having arranged marriage, or you have to do this, this, and this, and a female is supposed to marry a man, and a man is supposed to marry a female. So most of them will never even try to sit here and understand when you tell them, I am gay and I like, the same gender as me. They don't understand that. They think it's crazy, and I think that, is the devil speaking for you. So I honestly feel like you can't try to please your parents to an extent. Like, for me, I have siblings who are smart, and I am so freaking horrible in school. Like, my GPA sometimes is just all the way messed up. My family's just full of doctors, lawyers, and people who work for the World Bank and stuff like that, and I'm the only one who's going into business administration, and they think I'm crazy. But I had to get in the right state of mind where I tell myself that I have to do what makes me happy at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, every single day that I go to work, they're not going to be there with you. They're not going to be at your job sitting there with you. So you can't be doing something just to please them, and when you're going to go to work every day, you're going to be unhappy. Do something that every time you go to work, you're going to be happy. You're going to want to do it. Not something that, oh, I only did it because my family. Like, no, I personally had to just tell them I'm not going to become what you want me to become, because if I sit here and tell you I want to become a doctor, I'm going to be wasting your money because I'm not going to enjoy it and I'm going to end up just dropping out of college. On that perspective, just be who you want to be and just do what makes you happy. If you want to be a talk show host, be a freaking damn talk show host. Like, that's not their life. They're not going to be living it for you. And at the point where you say you don't know what to do and sometimes you feel like you're depressed and trapped, please just still hold it in, because at this time, like you said, you are a freshman in college and they're basically taking care of everything. So if you sit here right now and you tell them that you're gay, they're going to stop. And what are you going to do? Your dreams are going to be cut short and you're not going to be able to do a lot of things that you wanted to do, you know? Like, definitely just keep going to school, at least until you graduate college. And when you're financially stable on your own and you have your own house or apartment and you don't depend on them for anything, then go ahead and, you know, come out. Because even if they disown you or whatever, you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I will have nowhere to go, or I don't have my own money, I don't know what to do. You will be grown, you'll be graduated. That you won't have to worry about them, you know, stop paying your tuition or whatever. So I definitely feel like, I know it might be hard because I have a gay friend myself. So please definitely just keep holding it in. The only thing you can do is pray or whatever, have your girlfriend support, and, you know, just focus on your education, because that's the most important thing and that's what they brought you to America for. So definitely just don't go ahead and tell them now, because it's gonna stop a lot of things for you. You have a lot of great things in your future, and you just telling them now is just gonna stop all of that. Some people are open. Some African parents, I have a friend, she told her parents that she was gay and they were just like, how does that affect me? And they were fine with it. But that is not a lot of African parents that I know, you know? So definitely just keep it in for a couple more years and just finish your education, finish education, and then, you know, do what you got to do when you're financially stable and you are independent and you feel like you don't need anybody. Then come out and tell them if they want to accept you. If they don't want to accept you, I know it will be tough, and that's family, you know, you love them. But if by you telling them that will make you happy, do that when you're graduated, financially stable, so you don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, that is my advice to you. And if any of my subscribers want to give advice on any of this subject, just put subject 1 or subject 2 and give advice on it down below. And also, I hope you guys like this video. And the winner of giveaway number 1 is, drumroll please, Slader is the giveaway winner number 1. That is the YouTube name, but I know your Instagram name is Pepperheart3, so I will be messaging you soon to get your information. And also, I will be shipping out the stuff tomorrow, you guys. You guys will be getting your stuff pretty soon. And thank you guys so much. Thank you for everybody who entered the giveaway. I will be having another giveaway when I reach like 10,000 subscribers. And thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and share this video. Add me on Instagram at _DSkinBeauty and add me on Snapchat at DSkinBeauty. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!